Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Before You Buy, where we dive into straight-up gameplay and share our initial impressions of the latest game releases. Today we're delving into the unknown with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix. It is a sequel to Final Fantasy VI Remake, and the second in a planned trilogy of games remaking the 1997 PlayStation game Final Fantasy VII, the highly anticipated continuation of the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. Final Fantasy VII is one of the most beloved video game stories ever told because of its exploration of personal identity, how it's shaped through our memories and through our relationships with the people around us. It is deeply personal and emotionally immersive. Now, the first game set a pretty high bar, but let me tell you, Rebirth pretty much blows everything about the first game out of the water. This game is one ambitious ride, seamlessly merging open-world game design with AAA spectacle and making it look effortless. Rebirth is massive, offering a ton of content while still retaining the polish and presentation of the first game, if not raising it a notch. If you're looking for a quick recommendation, there it is. Rebirth is an excellent RPG that delivers more RPG goodness than the previous game. It makes the remake feel like a tech demo in comparison. But let's dive deeper. Rebirth picks up right where the previous game left off, starting with the flashback segment in Calm. This opening sequence sets the tone for what's to come, character-driven, unhurried, and full of exploration. The game runs buttery smooth on performance mode on PS5, and the visuals are simply stunning. Character models are more detailed, and the environments are impeccably designed, staying true to the layouts of the original game while adding a new level of detail and personality. Story-wise, Rebirth hits it out of the park, despite having less story progression than the previous game. You'll mostly be following these black-robed figures from one place to another, but it's done so well, with intriguing new elements introduced to keep things fresh. The characters shine in this game, with constantly amusing dialogue and funny scenes that play out all the time. Newcomers like Red 13 and Yuffie get more to do, adding to the overall humor and charm of the game. As you progress into Chapter 2, the game reveals itself as a full-on open-world experience. You can freely change your party, explore towns, complete side quests, and hunt down various hotspots around the map. The level of detail in each location is astounding, and the variety of environments is breathtaking. From deserts to tropical paradises to lavish shopping malls, the world of Rebirth is a visual feast. The game introduces new mechanics to keep things fresh, like a party experience gauge and synergy moves that encourage switching characters mid-fight. Combat is challenging and tactical, with each enemy having unique gimmicks that require strategic thinking to overcome. The game's difficulty spikes can feel abrupt at times, but overall, the combat remains engaging and satisfying. And let's not forget about the mini-games. Rebirth is packed with them, from card games to chocobo racing to treasure hunts. These mini-games add depth and variety to the gameplay, making exploration even more rewarding. In terms of music, Rebirth delivers yet again with remixes of classic tunes and new tracks that fit seamlessly into the iconic score of the original game. The attention to detail in the sound design is commendable, adding to the overall immersive experience. Rebirth is so much more wonderful than the first remake for two reasons. It is no longer trapped by the prestige influences of modern and linear games such as The Last of Us, and it covers the most memorable vital section of the original story. The 1997 game arrived with the aplomb of a late-era Beatles album, packaged in all white and arriving on 3 compact discs. The remake of 2020 covered the earliest hours of the game in the steampunk city of Midgar, and it suffered from obvious stretching out of the more procedural moments of the story. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the game we all envisioned when a remake of the original Final Fantasy VII was first announced. It's packed to the brim with mini-games, activities, and quest lines that are all worth your time, with a main storyline that is captivating, enthralling, and awe-inspiring. Overall, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is an amazing package that sets a new standard for RPGs. It's a Game of the Year contender that will keep you hooked for hours on end. So buckle up and get ready for an unforgettable journey into the world of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is out on February 29th, 2024 for the PlayStation 5. So what are your thoughts and what you think about this game? Share your opinions in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming updates. Until next time, happy gaming!